Bought this truck the year I turned 18. Paid for it with hay bale money. Rust has crept up on the fenders now, but she still runs fine and sunny. Drove her to the prom that autumn night. Drove her to my daddy's funeral too. She's seen the best and worst of me, carried me clean on through. There's a dent up on the tailgate from a summer I won't forget, and a crack across the windshield that the years just never let go yet. My kids learned how to drive in her out on the old back 40 road. Taught them how to shift the gears and how to carry a heavy load. She don't look like much to strangers passing by out on the street. But to me she's rolling history, 40 years beneath my feet. I could trade her for a newer one, something shinier and clean. But some things ain't about to shine, they're about what they have seen. Old Chevy Truck, still running strong, carried me my whole life long. Through the heartbreak, through the joy, since I was just a country boy. Oh, Chevy Truck, rust and all, you never let this old heart fall. Down these roads we've always known, oh, Chevy Truck, you brought me home. Someday I'll pass her to my grandson, tell him every mile she's made, tell him about the girl I married, riding shotgun unafraid. He'll drive her down these same old roads that I have driven all my life, and maybe she'll carry him through his own share of joy and strife. That's the thing about an old truck, it just keeps on giving more. Long after the year and model mean much less than what it's for. Some folks measure worth in dollars, some folks measure worth in years. I measure mine in gravel roads and all the miles behind these gears. This old truck's outlived 2 marriages, outlived jobs and outlived pain. She's the closest thing to family that an engine's ever gained. Old Chevy Truck, still running strong, carried me my whole life You brought me home. Still running, still mine. There's a swing hung up on two rusted chains outside my grandparents' door, creaking soft in the evening breeze the way it has for years before. I used to sit there with my grandpa, watching lightning bugs ignite, learning patience in the quiet of a slow Kentucky night. He'd tell me stories about the old days, about the girl who stole his heart, and how that porch swing held their courting from the very, very start. Now I bring my own kids to it, same old chain, same gentle sway. Tell them stories about their great-grandpa the same easy way. The paint's worn thin, the wood is softened, but the comfort never left. It's held 100 conversations, held 100 kinds of rest. Every heartbreak, every homecoming, every quiet summer night, that old porch swing was always waiting, always holding on so tight. Front porch swing, gentle and slow, rocking soft the ones I know underneath the fading light. Front porch swing on a summer night. Front porch swing, hear it creak, louder than the words we speak, holding on to what is true. Front porch swing, me and you. They say a house is just a structure, wooden nails and window panes, but that porch swing holds more history than the whole house combined contains. Every first kiss, every goodbye, every prayer said soft and low, that old swing has held it all in its slow and steady flow. I hope somebody keeps it swinging long after I am gone, passing down that gentle rhythm like a soft and steady song. There's a rhythm in a cork swing that the whole wide world could use, slow enough to hear each other, slow enough to never lose. The moments that matter most in life aren't loud, they're soft and low, just like that porch swing swaying in the amber evening glow. Front porch swing, gentle and slow, rocking soft the ones I know, holding on to what is true. Front porch swing, me and you. sweet stood tall and golden when I told her I would stay. Promised her forever underneath that harvest-colored day. But winter came the way it does, and so did all our fights. And now I walk that same old field beneath the frozen nights. The frost has taken what was green, the same as it took you. I still walk out there some evenings just to feel like something's true. We built a life out on this farm. We built it brick by brick. But love don't always hold up strong when the winters get too thick. She packed her things in early March when the ground was frozen hard. Said she couldn't take the silence that had grown up in our yard. I don't blame her for the leaving, blame myself for growing cold. Wheatfield winter took more from me than any stories ever told. Wheatfield winter, frozen ground, not a single warm sound. Where the harvest gold once grew, now there's only frost and you. Wheatfield winter, hard and slow, watching what we had turn to snow. I still walk these frozen roads. Wheatfield winter, and nobody knows. Spring will come, I know it will, the way it always does. The wheat will grow up green again, the way it always was. But I don't know if I'll feel different when the frost finally clears. Some winters last a whole lot longer than just a change of years. I planted extra rows this season, hoping work would ease the pain. Wheatfield winter taught me patience, taught me how to start again. Every farmer knows a winter comes before the fields can grow. Every heart's gotta go through frozen before it learns which way to go. I'm not asking for the summer, just a little bit of light, just enough to make it through another wheat field winter night. Wheatfield winter, frozen ground, not a single warm sound. I still walk these frozen roads. Wheatfield winter, and nobody knows. Nobody knows. Wheatfield winter, waiting for spring weeds. Grandpa's fiddle hangs above the mantel, strings a little worn and loose. He played it every Friday evening, every note he'd set it loose. Learned it from his daddy's daddy, passed on like a family name. Every generation added something, but the heart stayed just the same. I remember falling asleep to its sound drifting down the hall. That old fiddle sang me lullabies better than a hymn book ever could recall. He tried to teach me when I was little, patient with my clumsy hand. Said the fiddle don't need talent, just a willingness to understand. That music lives inside the silence just as much as in the sound. And the best notes come from feeling, not from any lesson found. I never did master it the way that he could play, but I kept that fiddle close to me the day he passed away. Grandpa's fiddle hanging still on the mantel, silent chill. But some nights I swear I hear Grandpa's fiddle, soft and clear. Grandpa's fiddle, old worn strings holding on to everything. Every note he ever played, Grandpa's fiddle never fades. My own daughter's showing interest, asking questions, asking why. I take it down and let her hold it underneath the evening sky. I tell her all the stories Grandpa told to me back then, about the dances and the hard times and the way it helped him in. Maybe she'll learn what I never mastered, maybe she'll carry on. That old fiddle's waited patient for a new hand to lean on. Some things ain't about perfection, some things live because they're past. From a calloused hand to a smaller one, built to make the love thing last. Grandpa's fiddle don't need a master, just somebody who will try. That's the lesson that he taught me long before he said goodbye. Grandpa's fiddle hanging still on the mantel, silent chill. Every note he ever played, Grandpa's fiddle never fades. Never fades. Grandpa's fiddle still singing, somehow trained. Every August, the fairground lights up bright against the summer sky. Ferris wheel turning slow and steady while the funnel cakes fry. I met her by the ring toss booth, she was laughing at mine. Been going back to that same fair for 30 years, never quite the same. The rides have changed, the booths rotate, new faces every year. But something about those August nights just keeps on drawing near. We rode the Ferris wheel that first night, stopped right at the very top. City lights and fairground music whirled beneath us, didn't stop. I asked her to the dance right there, 400 feet above the ground. She said yes before I finished, best dancer I have ever found. Now our kids run through that fairground, cotton candy on their face, building up their own tradition in that same familiar place. County fair nights, lights so bright, Ferris wheel up in the night, funnel cake and country songs. County fair nights don't take too long. County fair nights, summer's best, where a small town comes to rest, laughing underneath the stars. County fair nights, however far. They'll tear that fairground down someday, progress always finds a way. But I'll still hear that carnival music every single August day. In my memory, in my heartbeat, in the way my kids still run toward the lights and toward the laughter underneath the setting sun. Some traditions don't need buildings, don't need rides to stay alive. They just need a family showing up, keeping memory alive. There's a kind of joy that only comes around once every year, like the fairground lights in August, like the music we hold dear. It's not about the rides or games, it's about who's by your side. County fair nights taught me that beneath that slow turning ride. County fair nights, lights so bright, Ferris wheel up in the night, laughing underneath the stars. County fair nights, however far. However far. County fair nights, still shining. Right. Mama had a garden out in the house, tomatoes, beans, and corn. Woke up early every summer morning, long before the dawn. She said the garden taught her patience, taught her how to trust the ground, that everything worth having takes a season to be found. I used to help her pull the weeds out, hated every single one, but looking back I love those mornings, working till the day was done. Canned the vegetables every autumn, jars lined up along the wall. Said a garden feeds you twice, once in summer, once in fall. When money got tight some winters, Mama's garden pulled us through. Taught me that a little dirt and patience is worth more than what money can do. I've got my own garden growing, started it the year she passed. Every row a little tribute to a love that's built to last. Mama's garden rows still grow in my heart and soul. I know every seed she that bloomed and love that stayed unguarded. Mama's garden rose so true, taught me everything I knew about patience, about grace. Mama's garden, sacred place. My daughter's helping in my garden now, complaining just like I once did, pulling weeds and asking questions like a curious little kid. I tell her all the things my mama told me, patient with the ground, that love takes time to blossom, same as everything I found. Someday she'll have her own rose growing, passing down what mama gave, a garden full of love and patience, blooming past the grave. There's a wisdom in a garden that no classroom ever taught, about waiting, about tending, about love that can't be bought. Mama knew that in her bones, every rose she ever grew was a lesson in devotion, planted deep and coming true. Mama's garden rose still grow in my heart and soul. I know about patience, about grace. Mama's garden, sacred place. Sacred place. Mama's garden, still grow, still love. I hear that midnight freight train roll through town at 2:30. Same old whistle blowing lonesome, like it always used to do. My daddy caught that train one winter, left and never came back home. Left just a note and empty bottles and a house that felt alone. I used to lay awake and listen, wondering where that train would go, wondering if my daddy missed us, wondering if he'd ever know. 20 years since he left riding, I still hear that whistle blow. Some nights I still walk down the tracks, though I don't know why I go. Maybe hoping I'll see him coming, stepping off with some excuse. Maybe just to feel connected to a man I mostly lost. The freight train doesn't care about the wreckage that it leaves. It just keeps on rolling forward, same as any man who grieves. Midnight freight train rolling on, same as the night my midnight freight train. I got a boy of my own now, and I made myself a vow that freight train whistle wouldn't take me the way it took him somehow. I stayed when things got hard, I stayed when the money got thin, broke that cycle, broke that pattern, gave my boy a chance to win. Now when that midnight freight train passes, I don't feel the same old ache. I feel like maybe I'm the difference, maybe I'm the change I made. Not every story ends in leaving, not every man becomes a train. Some of us stay put on purpose, just to break the cycle's chain. That whistle used to mean abandon, now it means I chose to stay. Midnight freight train taught me something, on its way to leave I found my way. Midnight freight train rolling on, I chose different from what was gone. Rolling forward past the pain. Midnight freight train. Past the pain. Midnight train. I stayed, I chose. There's a country store been standing at the crossroads 60 years. Screen doorbell still ringing, the same sound within my ears. Mr. Watson used to run it, knew every family's name by heart, extended credit when you needed, called it doing his own part. Penny candy in glass jars, cold drinks in an old ice chest. That country store was more than shopping, it was where the whole town rested. I got my first job sweeping floors there when I turned 13 years old. Learned about hard work and kindness, worth far more than I was told. Mr. Watson passed his wisdom on to every kid who walked on through. Said the measure of a man ain't money, it's the good that he can do. Now his grandson runs a counter, same old bell, same creaky floor, keeping that old country spirit living strong behind that door. The old country store still stands, held together by good hands. Penny candy, cold RC cola, the old country store is sold. The old country store, a place where a whole town shows its face. Neighbors helping neighbors through. The old country store Built a big store on the highway, shinier and twice the size, but folks still stop at that old crossroads. Something there that never dies. Maybe it's the way they're greeted, maybe it's the family feel, maybe it's just knowing somewhere in this world something's still real. I hope that little store keeps standing long after we are gone, a monument to something simple that we built our whole town on. Progress doesn't always mean that something better comes along. Sometimes the old and the familiar is the thing that keeps us strong. That country store's a kind of church without the pews or hymns to sing, just neighbors helping neighbors, which is a kind of everything. The old country store still stands, held together by good hands, neighbors helping neighbors through. The old country store, still true. Still true. Old country store, still standing, still home. We got married in the cornfield underneath the harvest moon. String lights hung between the stalks, an old-time fiddle tune. Her daddy walked her down a path made from hay bales and lanterns bright, and I have never seen a prettier sight beneath the country sky at night. The whole town came to celebrate, brought casseroles and pie. We danced until the stars came out beneath that harvest sky. Ten years later we go back each fall to that same old cornfield ground, bring our kids to see the place where our whole life was found. We tell them how their grandpa cried, how the fiddle player played, how the whole town gathered round us on the vows that we had made. That cornfield's harvested each autumn, but the memory never fades. It's planted deeper than the crops in all the seasons and the years. Harvest moon wedding, cornfield bride, dancing underneath the light. Vows we made beneath the stars. Harvest moon, however far. Harvest moon wedding, hay and lace, love that found its perfect place. 10 years strong and counting still. our kids might marry there beneath that same old harvest moon, continuing a family tradition to that same old fiddle tune. That cornfield seen more love and laughter than any chapel built of stone. It's ours, it's sacred, it's the place we've always called our own. I hope that harvest moon keeps rising over every wedding yet to come, a reminder that the simplest places hold the deepest kind of love. You don't need a fancy chapel, you don't need a wedding hall, just a field and a harvest moon and the people who love you all. That's the lesson that we learned there on that hay bale lantern lit ground. Love don't need a grand cathedral, just good people gathered round. Harvest moon wedding, cornfield bright, dancing underneath the light. 10 years strong and counting still. Harvest moon on that cornfield hill. Cornfield hill, harvest moon, still dancing, still love. There's an echo in the mountains, there's an echo in the pines, there's an echo in the stories passed on down through generations. Lines every truck and every fiddle, every garden, every store, every wedding in a cornfield, every whistle at the shore. These are more than country ballads, these are echoes of the heart. Every single southern story, every single southern part. From the porch swing to the freight train, from the wheat field to the fair, every song's a piece of something that we carry everywhere. The South don't fade with time or trends, it echoes strong and true in every hymn and every heartbreak, in the things we say and do. These ballads aren't just melodies, they're the sound of who we are. Southern echoes traveling forward like a soft and steady star. Southern Echoez, hear them ring through the hills, through everything. Every story, every song, Southern Echoez, carry on. Southern Echoez, soft and true, living in me, living in you. Every generation's part, Southern Echoez in the heart. So here's to every truck and porch swing, every fiddle, every store, Every harvest moon and midnight train, every echo at your door. These are the songs that raised us. These are the ones that heal. These are the timeless southern echoes, built on everything that's real. And long after we are gone, this sound will carry on. Southern echoes ringing forward from the dusk into the dawn. Let the mountains keep on echoing, let the rivers carry sound. Let the southern stories travel to wherever they are found. In the hearts of every listener, in the soul of everyone, southern echoes never silence long after the setting sun. Southern echoes, hear them ring through the hills, through everything. Every generation